Ooh, Demon Slayer's getting juicy. Now, I'm gonna be real brief. The Swordsman Smith arc. Swordsman Smith Village arc. What the fuck you wanna call it? It's getting very intense. And I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I'm gonna try my best not to give the whole episode away. I know a lot of you guys are reading the manga, so you guys know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm the type of guy, I like to watch the anime first, then read the manga. So once this anime concludes with its season, I go back and I read that arc in full, you know, to see how close it was to the actual anime. Or vice versa, how close the anime was to the actual arc. I mean, how close the anime was to the actual manga. Instead of, you know, the shit that Dragon Ball Super is doing now, which is fucking stupid. Anyway, without further ado, okay, let me tell you my thoughts on this last episode. I think it was episode 7, right? The villain, right? So, of course, Tanjiro has discovered the upper rank demon's weakness, the 4th one. And so, he tried to exploit it. Like I said, I don't want to tell you everything. So, in the process of trying to behead this demon, the anger demon, which is an extension of the demon himself, absorbs the other demons that's, you know, are pieces to him. And then he fuses and you get this badass looking devil demon with dragons, okay? Hangetsu, I think is his name. But anyway, I was sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, this is some good shit. It's some real good shit, right? Tanjiro stated at one part that it hurts. It's the pressure's so immense that his heart hurts. His heart hurts. Now your heart is an involuntary muscle. You have no control over your heart. That type of power to make his heart hurt is a motherfucker. Then the demon speaks, called Tanjiro a bully, and then Tanjiro gets mad and explains why he's not a bully and blah, blah, blah. And then the fight get ready to ensue and they leave with a cliffhanger. Now, while all this is going on, the vase demon over there, the upper rank number 5 demon that got, what's his name? Toiko, the Miss Hashira, has him snared in his fucking demon art, right? Found Tanjiro's swordsmith working on his sword. He tried so hard to make this dude stop working and pay him attention that he was cutting him and lashing him. Dude kept making that motherfucking sword, man. He wasn't going to stop. Right? And then all of a sudden, the Miss Hashira sees this image. It looked like Tanjiro. Tanjiro was speaking, but it really wasn't Tanjiro. I'm not going to tell you who it was because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But the same little swordsmith dude that he had a conflict with when he was trying to take the ancient statue came to help him. Well, the vase demon had another demon, I guess, posting guard. And I ain't going to tell you what happened, but it incited the Miss Hashira. And he used his misbreathing technique. And he got out. And then, cliffhanger, of course, they leave it there. The Love Hashira is there. We don't know when she's going to make her appearance again. And I have no idea when Tanjiro is going to get his newly forged sword, which is his ancestor's sword. But what I can tell you is the story itself. It's really dialing in just the type of person that Tanjiro is and all the stuff that he has to go through. And then the other guy with the gun, I can't think of his name right now, Genya, whatever, but his brother Hashira. The last episode about him and the shit he endured and the promise that his brother made to him that they need to keep. That was a real good episode that involved their mother and what happened to his siblings and stuff. So that was episode 6, I want to say. So go back and watch the episode. You haven't seen that one yet. But anyway, he played some assistance too in this episode as well. But it was mainly a Tanjiro Hangetsu type fucking episode with the Miss Hashira getting his memory back for the most part. And I mean, the story is really building Tanjiro to be a great warrior. And I wouldn't be surprised if he become like the main Hashira when Demon Slayer finally fucking get ready to end. And like, he will be the main guy, the main Hashira, you know, the strongest Hashira. because I mean it's going that way, and I really would love to see an Ichigo crossover, a Bleach / Demon Slayer crossover. Like, no lie, no shit. I think that would be fucking great. But all in all, this is probably one of the best animes out there right now. That and Tengoku Daimako, I think I pronounced that right. This anime right here. But it is also good. It's about man-eaters. It's pretty much demons that fucking absorb humans. And then they absorb the humans. And then the humans pretty much kill other humans. It's a real good manga. Well, that manga's out too, but it's a real good anime to look at when you don't have anything too particular going on. Okay, and I'm also going to do a review about Old Parts. What's that? Old Part Hunter, or known as 666 Hunter, whatever you want to call it. It's an old school manga that never made to the anime world. It's one of those mangas. I think we're like 17 volumes and shit. I vaguely remember it, so I'm going to do some more research on it to kind of re-jog my memory. But I remember that the old parts can only be used by tacticians, I think. And then the main female that's looking for him, her dad was like the head of the good guys. And she came across, what's his name, man? Is it Jin? What is it? Yeah, I think his name is Jin. But anyway, came across her bodyguard, and then found out that he too is a old part tactician, and that his old part is named after his master Zero. So it's a real good manga to read. I haven't read it like in years. The company that brought the license rights went belly up, and I can't recall if the manga got completed, but the only way you can read it now, you have to buy it. You have to actually go and buy it. I ain't gonna be no sucker and buy it. So there's something called Wikipedia and Google. I'm going to go through and re-jog my memory. Hopefully, I bring back some of the chapters that I read. It's been like fucking 10 years, I think, since I read some of that shit. But I remember it. Random Black Guy, one of my subs, asked me to do a review of it. And I'm going to do it more thoroughly in a live stream. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But other than that, guys, that's all that I have today, content-wise. It's been a real busy day for me. And I got a lot of things that I'm getting ready to do this week, because I'm going to go to Texas in a couple of weeks. So it's a lot I'm trying to get knocked out before then. But Strictly Fitness Savar Matner, I got some fitness content dropping either today or tomorrow about how to get in shape, stay lean, and how much cardio that I do. Also, the weight training videos will be starting reproduction again. I ain't been lifting heavy, so I didn't want to bore you guys with a basic workout. So I'm going to start back strength training. You know, I've been focused on building some muscle versus training for strength. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to try to do both at the same time too much because you can overtrain. So I'm going to ease back into strength training. You guys know I plan on competing this summer in powerlifting. First show as a natural. So that content's coming on the fitness channel, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for the new subs that's been subbing. More content to come, guys. Stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.